now it is time for an informative session. To conduct this enlightening session, we have an eminent leader and past division lead director. Let's welcome DTM Kotishan Uncle to conduct a workshop on chairmanship, roles and responsibilities.
Am I audible? Excellent. If there is, you can take seats. Pupils, can you join? Please settle down. Division Head Director joined, with us will come on board. Okay, can you start? Already? Okay. Youth Leader of the Day, thanks for this wonderful introduction. Periyar Master Club President D.T. Marish and our YLP anchor D.T. Manus, Assistant Coordinator, there is Toastmaster Saab. Yes. Parents and my own elegant Toastmasters, our Divisional Director D.T. Vedas. My dear parents, lovely leaders. Good afternoon. How do you feel today? You know, when there is a request for a round of applause, I noticed the sound is coming from the backside. I thought someone is clapping out there, clapping. First step is we need to learn how to applaud. In youth leadership program, if somebody is leaving the podium, you need to applaud. Somebody is getting into the podium, you need to applaud. And also, there will be a prompt from the leader. Am I right? Okay. With a less impact, how to get a maximum sound. That's what we are going to try now. Okay? See, don't keep it flat. Keep it lightly, calm. Same way. The speakers join together, don't keep it flat. Slightly down. Now, let me see. This is what you should do every time. Let us give a round of applause to ourselves. That's wonderful. Wherever you're keeping this, all this energy. Right? Now, we are going to have a very, very short, small workshop. We call it as the chairmanship and roles and responsibilities. Just give attention here, no need of taking any notes, because this presentation will be converted into PDF and our Uncle Manoj will circulate to each and every place. Okay? Just listen carefully. If you have questions, please shoot. Clear? Can we go in? Okay. Let's go in. Now, identify the leader. Who is the leader here? The picture. Anybody, quickly. One center. Is it right?
The one who's leading the musicians.
That's what I want to identify. Who is that?
The middle one who's.
Middle one. What is the name for him? Music director. Okay. Who else can fill that? Coordinator?
He's a leader.
Yes, he is the leader. That's correct. Can you see where the face of the leader? He is facing towards the audience?
No. Yes.
Somebody said yes. He is facing towards the audience? No, leader is not facing towards the audience. Right? Okay, next one. Please identify the leader here. Who is the leader here?
Judge.
Huh? So you made this as a courtroom, huh? Fantastic. Okay. Who is at the center? If it is a parliament, you can say he is a speaker, something like this, right? So who is at the center? You could able to identify the leader. Great. Next. Next picture. Who is the leader now? That's a good question.
Gandhiji.
Really? See the picture. Small kid. Somebody says Mahatma Gandhi, somebody says small kid. Both are leaders, that's fine. But right now, the boy is the leader. Isn't it? Confused, huh? Okay, let's have a beautiful picture now. You need to identify the leader. Let's go. Next picture. Who is the leader here? Huh?
Sorry.
Who is the leader?
The monkey.
The monkey is sitting at the ground.
I know all are monkey. Which monkey is leader?
That behind up.
Behind the one. It's a chaos. What is that?
Chaos.
What does it mean? Total confusion. If you do not have a leader, this is what is going to happen. So you'll be talking about leader when you say youth leadership program, when you say to improve our leadership and communication skills. Everywhere talk about leader. What is the exact the word of leader at this age? Okay. If you see the leader, now this is the definition. Okay? Just the highlighted word, just observe it. No, go back to the previous slide. Yeah. Leader. An individual, it could be a person, who is perceived by a group of members. This is most important. When you say I am a leader, first of all I need to have a group of members. They need to perceive me, they need to accept me as having a legitimate position of power, one, or influence in a group. So these two words, let not get confused. I will tell you the small one. Legitimate power. Suppose in your school, how many of you played as house captain? Can you raise a house captain? House captain. Okay, house captain. So this is the power given to them. Correct? Who has given this? Might be the school administration. So who is our prime minister? Who is our president? They are all being elected, right? So that's a power they have got. The second one, you see, influence in a group. We call it as service leader. Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa. Who is the third one? They have not won any elections, but they are all leaders. Why? The people accept it. Right? So there are two kinds of leadership. One is the power is given. The other one is by doing the service, they are being accepted, they are influenced the group of people. So that's all very simple leadership definition. Is it clear now? To become a leader, we need to have first of all a group of people. The group of people, they need to accept you. Either they elect you, they give the power to you, or they inspire your actions. Okay? That's what the simple definition of leader. Next slide, please. Yeah. So leader, we will become a leader in two situations. One is situational based. How? See, 4 friends. You started going for make a simple vacation. Now someone takes, okay, let me go. He started guiding, right? Let's go like this, like this, like this. That's the situation demands. Sometimes in our house, father becomes a leader. Sometimes mother takes you to the market. Then she becomes a leader. The same thing, similar things happens. In your school, you become a leader. Right? Sometimes the teacher will ask, they will give you she will empower you as a monitor. Come on, that becomes you become a leader. That is a situation which demands us to become a leader. The second one, this is the functional perspective. This is what we call it as the empowerment. That means somewhere else the power is given to you. That is the functional part. So when you're talking about the youth leadership program, there's a lot of power is given to every individual. So there are two things. One is situation, which demands, which is not defined properly. But the functional leaders are that it is defined. The set of rules, the powers are limited. Okay? So now, each and every one is a leader within us. That's why in Toastmasters we say, that's what our youth leader Aisha Safia told you, it is not a talent, it is a skill. Leaders are made, they are not born. If you are thinking that leaders are born, just erase the concept. This is a skill. You can tell. So leaders are made. What is the difference between leader? We know that. Normally we say leadership, right? When we say chairmanship, leadership. What is the difference? The ship. When you add the ship, how does it differ? Leader, leadership. Leader, we know that is the capability you have, strength you have, power you have. Leadership is the journey. That's all. Suppose someone is like a youth leader of the day. He is a leader. He has been empowered for what? Only for this meeting. Right? So that is the leadership. In this whole meeting, he will be acting as youth leader of the day. So the journey is called leadership. Leader, each and everyone is leader. Everyone is capable of becoming a youth leader of the day. But only one has got the leadership on this particular day. That's why just see this. The process of influencing the group, they have to reach its goal. Very simple. So it's a journey. Particular task, you are just leading that becomes a leadership. That's the only difference. Leader, leadership. Leader is the one who got the power, capability, we can execute the things. Leadership is specifically you are given. Now, when you talk about the presidents, they have a term, right? 5 years, that's it. After 5 years, their leadership ends. Someone else will be coming there. So that's the basic difference between leader and the leadership. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then in our Toastmasters, getting the next slide. Okay. So when you say leader, leadership, forget about all of that. How the leadership is one small question we want to ask. There are a lot of terms are here. We may not understand the terms. We will read the terms. Let's see how many of you at least hear the terms. Loyalty. How many of you hear the word loyalty? 2, 4, great. Can you tell me what you understand by loyalty?
Loyalty is true to someone or true to yours.
Okay. Any other answer from there? Loyalty. Huh? Trust. That's it. Yes. Trustworthy. So as when you are a leader, the group has to trust you. Okay, what is the next word?
Empathy.
Empathy. How many of you know this? Can anyone tell what is empathy? Empathy. Never heard about empathy, yes?
Taking their problem as our problem.
Absolutely. Let us give a round of applause. That's great. That's right. This is what the sound we want actually. Understand the other's feeling. Empathetic. Okay? What is the third one?
Accountability.
Accountability. Somebody can talk about accountability, yes.
Taking responsibility for the problems that come.
Taking responsibility, okay. What else? Anybody else? Yes? Taking ownership of whatever decisions I make. I am accountable for this. Good or bad. When you write the exam paper, who is writing the answers? Who is writing the answers? When it goes wrong, who is responsible? You are accountable for this, right? So that's what it is. So when you take a decisions, don't throw or blame others. You need to own your own decisions. Okay? Next word. So this everybody knows, right? We need to understand what is our duty and we need to be very strong. Yes, I need to. Okay, next. Yes. You need to have energy and encouragement. If someone is doing the job, we have different kinds of people among us, right? Someone is like supersonic speed. You would have seen the demonstration here during getting a printed, right? Somebody just going like a supersonic speed. Someone just going in a medium phase. Someone like struggling. That's fine. We need to encourage each and everyone in the group as a leader. Next. Respect. This is most important one. We need to respect. Because there will be different opinion, there will be different skill set. As you said, there will be different kinds of people. So we need to respect each and everyone. Next. What does it mean as selflessness? I don't understand what is selfishness. What is selfishness? Anybody can define selfishness? Yes.
Selfish means to just think about ourselves, and selfless means to think about others.
That explains it. Let us give a round of applause. Okay? See, if he scores the mark, that is for his marks. He cannot take his marks on behalf and put it in my scorecard. Can I do that? Huh? That's a selflessness as a leader. Next.
Honorable and humble.
Honorable and humble. You see, we had Manoj Ankle has honored few of them, right? Best, those who are helpless, we need to honor them. And the way he just treated them, the humbleness has to be there. Don't come on, come on, you should. They will run away. They will not talk to you. Right? Next. Integrity, innovation. You see, this all happens. Integrity is, that's what we say, the different levels of people, we need to combine them, we need to take them all together. Innovation, you need to bring up new ideas, right, to make it workable solutions. Okay, next, last one. That's it. Yes, I need it. The drive has to be there. These are all the words, the leadership. Might be, it's all very high-level words. I will give you a very simple example. Somebody like, during introduction you thought of, like, thick friends. What does it mean, thick friends? Close friends. My close buddy, right? What does it mean? What does it mean? Whatever you talk now, talk all those things, everything is applicable there. Am I right?
Yes.
If friends feel bad, you will feel bad. When he is happy, you will be happy. When there is a celebration mood, you will also celebrate that. Isn't it?
Yes.
That's limited to one or two or group of your own friends. Right? Then there will be two groups. It will be like coming together. So can you extend this domain? That is the question. Whatever you say, closeness, thickness, is, whatever you call it as. Can you extend this domain? The more you extend this domain, the more the larger becomes the circles, then you will just grow as a leader. That's all, nothing else. That's what the leadership. Might be somebody served as a captain of a team, right? Yes, captain of a team. So captain is a leader. Because suppose if you have a cricket team, how many members are in the team? 11. Might be you have standbys, might be 11 plus 50. You take care of everybody, each and everybody, as long as you are serving as a captain.
13.
Class monitor might be more than 30, 40 people, right?
No, 2 only.
12 only.
In our class, 2 only.
That's right. So this is what you need to learn. Each and everyone, you need to treat them equally. You need to treat them empathetically. You need to be humble. Whatever you want to like, you need to be firm. That's what they talked about. You need to be firm. But all this quality you need to have. So anything of negativity in this, arrogance, anger, frustration, anything is this in this words?
No.
So that's very simple. Leaders should not have. See, sometimes your mom as a leader should talk. Guys, your time is up. You go and study. What are you supposed to do? You need to obey the leader. Yes or no?
Yes.
Correct? That's what. Sometimes she becomes a leader. Sometimes you becomes a leader. In a mobile phone, who is teaching your parents how to use the apps? Eh? Louder.
Us.
Us. When you teach your parents how do you teach? You learn it first. Will you say like this? No. As a leader, you need to teach them step by step, step by step. You need to teach them. That's where you become a leader. Right? Sometimes 2 times, you do not get in. 5 times, you do not get in. Please be patient. Teach your parents what's going on. There you are acting as a leader. Right? So each and every moment in our life, we act as a leader. So leader is within. That's it. Whatever we have seen the leaders, that's right. We are also a leader. Next one, please. Next. Yes. In your program, YLP, youth leaders, I tell you, YLP is a more than 5-6 decades, more than 50-60 years. In my opinion, 1926, after that, it's happening. This is a very well proven program. If you see the YLP, there is called a parliamentary procedure we follow. Do you know what is parliamentary procedure? In the parliamentary, what happens is there is no loose talk, there is no cross talk. Everything is defined. Someone has to speak, yes, this is the way you need to speak. Someone has to oppose, this is the way you need to oppose. There is a flow, there is an agenda, there is a time. Someone will be coordinating, someone will be calling, someone will be just instructing. It's a completely parliamentary procedure. And also you are going to have election in your YLP to understand what is a democracy. You know what is democracy, right? Suppose you have 30, 35, 31 youth leaders. You want to select a leader among you as a president, as different roles, you will vote. So who is scoring, he will be the one. Even speaker, how do you select? You are going to select the speaker, best speaker. You are going to vote. So the democracy is demonstrated here. So you can say that at this age, you are going to experience a parliament. You are going to experience the democracy. So when you vote, don't look as your friend. Look as a good speaker. Look as his potential. Look as his delivery. Then you vote. Right? This is the age we need to understand, we need to evaluate ourselves for the voting. So that's why this YLP program is very, very important for us. And also this is a very big lesson. We are, or you can say that we are nurturing the next generations. Do you know approximately how many uncles are working for this program? Approximately, just gauge. Now you know only maybe Manoj uncle every day he is talking and you are asking to change the slot, I know all those things. You know only the Manoj uncle. Between this, how many people are working? Can you imagine? 20, 30, yes. 10, 16. I will tell you, almost more than 50 Toastmasters are working for them, this program. You are having mentors, like presenters, right? Who is arranging this? Who is arranging the presentations? More than 50 Toastmasters are working for you to learn this. So you need to be highly serious to learn whatever coming in this meeting. So let us give a round of applause for all the Toastmasters for you. That's good. Excellent. Okay. So, in YLP also, this is what needs to conduct the meeting. Have you seen the agenda, right? Completely the timing goes on, everything, somebody is assigned, he has to do his roles. To do this role, you have been assigned to the mentor. You go and ask your mentor, how do I do this? Okay? Then you see, there are rules are there, procedures are there, sequence of activities, how to control the discussions. I expect, because 31 is a very good number. Really, I appreciate Manoj Uncle for accommodating. It's a complete, it's a great bunch. So don't have the crosstalks which will disturb, because learning, you need to learn. That you need to understand the seriousness of those, you need to respect those 50, 60 uncles working for you. No? This is a great lesson for your future. Can you just go for next day? Now, in generally, when you talk about this parliamentary procedure, this is a completely a kind of club has got so many executive members. There's a members, there's the executive members. It's starting with the president, who is the whole control of the club. Next we call it the vice president education. You know who is going to deliver icebreaker, who is going to evaluate the speech, who is going to do international speech, who is going to be a youth leader of the day, where it will be, what is the day, who will be the presenter. All those things, coordination will be done by vice president education. This is called as education program. Third one is the vice president membership. You know the members, right? Now you see 31. In the club, if you see it's 30, 40, 50, so you have to add more members into the club. So that job is done by vice president membership. And whatever you are doing, you have seen this in the Facebook, the WhatsApp, somebody is capturing your image, publishing it. What is happening? They are putting it in the Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Who does it? That's called vice president public relation. He is announcing what's happening in my club to the world. Next one is secretary, right? Who keeps all the records. From today the meeting is done, he will write down what has happened from the top to the bottom. Who gave the, what time started, who gave the workshop, how many speakers, how many evaluations. When the meeting is completed, he will keep this record, right? And the next one is the policeman who wants money. Now you see, you have a beautiful, delicious snacks. You are going to have a dinner also. Management is very, very generous with you. Okay, so like this, we need to have money for the club to run. But treasurer, you will take money from each and every members. But of course, youth leadership, it's not like this. I'm just talking about the club. The last one is sergeant arms. That means club will have property, right? And will have a beautiful camera, laptop, music system, banners, projectors. Sometimes the club will have its own property. Somebody has to own it. He has to come and set up and just take it back. He is the owner for it. And one more person is added, but generally it is not in the youth leadership program, that is called immediate past president. That is the previous president also comes as a part of the team. Okay, so these team, almost 8 people, they will sit, they will decide what is the best for the club. They will discuss the best for the club and go for it. Okay? Go for next. This is the executive committee. Other than that, now you are having your meeting roles. You have seen the agenda, right? In the agenda, you have 4 normally sessions. What is the 4 sessions? First is like prepare sessions, speeches. Okay. Second one is impromptu table topics. Third is evaluation. Fourth is an optional, that is workshops. Normally, each and every meeting will be having a workshop. Okay, there are 4 sessions. Okay. In these 4 sessions, how it is being controlled? It's very interesting, right? Now, when you say that parliamentary procedure, when you say that it has got its own regulations, how do you control this? So we need to have assignments. Among yourself, somebody will taking the role and just going for it. I have seen in your schools on the sports day, in the opening gate, you will be having like a scout students are standing, you will be doing the sit-off rules, right? Somebody will be announcing on the stage, correct? So you have 1,000 students, but there are 15, 20 is taking up the roles. Same way, there are a lot of roles in this. Each and every one will be assigned. Let's quickly go through the roles now. Youth leader of the day, someone talked about, right? He is the youth leader of the day. Any one of you will be getting a chance for 8 meetings. In that one, what he's supposed to do is, he has to understand the flow, he has to make introduction of each and every assignees, and he has to bring up the theme. Please bring up the theme. Innovative themes. Sometimes you can celebrate as a Mother's Day. Sometimes you can celebrate Manoj Uncle's youth leaders, the coordinator day. Come up with some innovative ideas. Okay? Maybe someone can come up with everyone will have white shoes. You come up with the innovative ideas, theme, youth leader of the day. The second one is called a general evaluator. He is a very, very dangerous person. Please. Whoever is getting this one, he has to be here, he cannot be late. General evaluator who evaluates the whole meeting from start to end. Don't, if you take a role of general evaluator, you will be on right time, before time actually. What is happening? How many of them they are coming in time? How the proceedings are going on? Any disturbances come up? All proceedings start to end. You will evaluate and finally you will do the report. You will identify the strength. These are good points. These 3 might be 1 or 2 points area. That's called the general evaluator. Okay? So next is next one. Table topic master. Previous one is table topic master. This is a very, very interesting one. See, if I don't like you, I will call you to speak on impromptu class. That's it. So make a good friend. Table topic master. You need to prepare a table topic speeches, topics for that particular segment. Maybe 10 speakers, 5 speakers. You have to come up with an innovative idea. Don't make it too much complicated, put the props, all those things. You need to make it interesting. See, you give a topic which I cannot understand. How will you speak? Right? So, make a easy topics and also it's a creative one. You check with Manoj Uncle if the topics are okay before presenting it here. So that is the table topic master. He makes the innovative impromptu speeches. Next, the verse master grammarian. Someone introduces what is the word of the day? What is the word of the day?
Curious.
Huh?
Curious.
Curious. Let us give a round of applause. At least you remember that word of the day. Do you know why it is word of the day? Each and everyone who is coming onto the stage, they use that word of the day. Remember, in your speech. That is your challenge. You need to incorporate somewhere. So curious. Just come and say, my dear curious youth leaders. That's it. I use my. But the selection, those are acting as a word master and grammarian. Please do not select noun as a word of the day. Noun is very, very difficult to use. Always select adjective or verb. Can you make a note of it? Okay? Those who are assigned as word master and grammarian, do not select noun as a word of the day. Either you select adjectives or verb, so that they can use in the speech. Don't make our youth leaders the tough situations. Okay? And also grammarian, you'll be noting down what is the good usage of the grammar. And when you are submitting the report, please listen carefully. Always you don't like to be addressed, correct? If I say that you did a mistake, definitely you will come and eat me outside. So whenever you are submitting the report, as a grammarian, if there's something goes wrong, don't take the name. Without taking the name, give a generic report. This was used, it could have been used like this. Don't say that, you have used this one, you will have pattern like this. No. Definitely you will have a pattern, I'm telling you. So do not take names when you give anything like recommendations. Okay? In word master grammarian. That's what you need to take a note of it. Next one. Okay, timer. Just now you've seen the timer. You have a Toastmasters, what you are learning in youth leadership program. Time is important in our life. What you speak is time. If you exceed 1 second, you are losing the opportunity to become a big speaker. If it is 4 minutes, 30 minutes grace period, you can go up to 4:29, 4:30, even 4:31. So This youth leadership program is teaching us how to be on time as well as how to time your speeches. Okay, you need to be very, very careful on this. So there will be a timing, they will explain how they will be displayed. So that's the action of the timer. Those who are assigned as a timer, you will be timing the speeches, impromptu speeches, evaluation, everything you will be timing and you will be submitting the report. That's a duty of a timer. Okay, timer, please. When you have been assigned, come and practice. What is the yellow, green, red, everything. I think nobody is current right? Well, we can understand what is the colors. So you understand this and you need to read the responsibilities. Our counter. This is, I will say that Manoj will advise, you will get a lot of money from here. You know why? Each hour, you need to give me 1 real. Very simple, huh? Somebody is talking, okay, 1 real also. So, what I am trying to say, 1 real, yes, give me. What is this? Unnecessary. To make a note of sounds, use verbal clutches. Long pass. Brilliant. Just forgotten. Then each and everything 1 real will be taken from you. Okay? And also see this. And you, but, there is no but. Why you put but? You know what I am trying to say? This is all the simple indication that you are out of time. You could not recognize your speech. Correct? So our counter will be very strict. Our counter, please tell the name and give the score. 100 century hit by this is leader. This is the best speaker. Will avoid using this arms process. It indicates your thinking process, your delivery has to be synchronized. Your think, deliver, think, deliver. That means when there is a stuck, then all this will come in. That is the importance of our counter. And our counter, you need to be a good listener. He is my friend, okay. 2 hours are taken. No. Even if your friend, make additional hours for it. Because as a friend, you need to support him to improve himself. Am I right? Okay? So those who are playing our counter, very good listener. Sharp. You need to listen each and every word they are speaking. It's a very tough job. Okay? Next. Word counter. So that's what we talked about some time back. There is a democracy. Right? You need to vote for a best speaker. You need to vote for a best table topic speaker. Best evaluator. You need to select. You leaders, be genuine. You need to be genuine. You evaluate. That's a best speech. Forget about good friend, bad friend, nothing else. He is a speaker. You need to see them as a speaker. You are learning from the listening perspective. Okay? Listen. Because there will be, what is speech, everything, the workshop, they will be explained to you. So you need to be a good evaluator. Reasonably good evaluator, genuine evaluator. You need to vote. And there's, of course, the vote counter will count the ballots and you will be declaring this one. So this is a democracy. That's a right given to you. Okay? The last one might be, I think Manoj may have it, joke master. Because they're all like press speeches, very stringent. We need to have some relax. See, we have beautiful, delicious snacks. Like this, before that, you'll have a joke. Okay, joke master, you'll be assigned. Don't make the joke as a story, please. See, there is like very short, 1 to 2 minutes, the clean joke, so that this people will cherish the moment. Right? You can have a joke master also. So, what is the next one? I think. Huh? Okay, these are all very, that is assigned as speaker. Somebody will be assigned as an icebreaker, international speech, as a speaker. Please, this is the day, talk to uncle. If you want to prepare an icebreaker, start the preparation today. In my opinion, at least you need to prepare, go to the mentor, send the draft, get it reviewed, go and deliver in front of him before getting it delivered. Speaker, you have a very big responsibility. This is a very big opportunity given to you to stand on this stage. That 5 to 7 minutes is your time. Everybody has to listen to you what you are going to share with us. That's your time. please use it effectively. Don't waste that 5 to 7 minutes. You are being assigned to the mentors. Don't allow the mentors to sleep. All the mentors will support you because they are waiting for this opportunity. That's why you say that 50 people, they are all ready for it. Okay? Any doubt, call the mentor. Then call manager. First your mentor, next manager. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Table topic speaker, there is a 1 to 2 minutes you need to speak. Normally, you will come, they say 2 words, they forget. Table topics, I will give you a simple one as a speaker. Bring some story. That's it. You will speak for 1 minute. Minimum you need to speak for 1 minute. Okay, some story, whatever, some incident, experience, stories. Collecting. You need to start collecting those with your experiences. Okay. Last one is the evaluator. Evaluator, you are going to evaluate the speeches. That's what we talk about. You are a leader. Be empathetical, be sympathetic with the guide, the speaker. Don't blast him with the words. This is not done, this is not done, this is not done. Okay? When your good points you are going to say, at the same time you are going to give the recommendations. And the recommendations always never ever use the word shall, must. No. Empathy. You need to request. Your moments are very less. You can consider in the better way. You can do it. So that's why you need to be empathetical and sympathetical as an evaluator. You are going to do that. Evaluation. Okay? These are all the roles, most probably. That's all. Come on, so fast. Is it okay or not? Huh? You understand the role? So let's give a round of applause for all each and every one. Is it clear? So, if you have any questions, yes please. Let me start from last row. Do you have any questions? No questions, huh? Okay, next row. What about this? Then I will ask questions. Huh? If you ask one, I will leave it to you. Any questions? What about front row? Excellent. So since you have no questions, it's wonderful. Let me have a concluding remarks. I would like to thank our Periyar President and Coordinator Uncle Manoj for this opportunity. You are all wonderful leaders. That I have witnessed it. Use this youth leadership program effectively. I'm just talking about you are the representation of our future. Okay? The parliamentarian when we talk about you are going to take the rights, you are going to learn the rights, you are going to learn the elements of democracy, parliamentarian, and in addition to this, automatically the public speaking and leadership qualities are going to come. So take each and every role seriously, consult your mentor, even for assignees you can consult your mentor, get his ideas, get his inputs, then if you further needs a clarification of this, Manoj Uncle is there, you can always call him. So do not, if the mentor is not like responding, you inform Manoj Uncle, he will also talk to them or he can give you the another mentors. So utilize this. This is your future. That's one word I would like to say. Wish you all the best. Youth leaders, parents, please support them. Give them the enough time. Ask if the mentor asking you to take you to his home to deliver, please support these youth leaders. They are not. One last question. Youth, what is the gender? Youth, what is the gender? What is the gender? Male, female? What is the gender youth? No gender. That's a good answer. That is why we call it as a youth leader. It's a age. That's a youth is the age. Their energy, their mind, everything the same. So parents, only one small advice: support the youth. I am not talking your son or son. I am asking to support the youth. If mentor wants to take the route his house, please spend time, drop them, let them get practice, come back. This is the future. They will have a much bigger job to do, and also they will learn a lot of things. With this note, I would like thanks once again for the opportunity and wish you all the best.
let me welcome DTM Manoj.
Can I please welcome our division director, as you have witnessed a great session, isn't it right?
Yes, sir.
You have no questions, but I have one question. You enjoyed it or not?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Then let us have a round of applause and let us facilitate. I request our division director to hand over the plate to DTM coalition.
Dear youth leaders, we always say youth leader Kotishwara.
So please take me just 2 minutes.
No.
You know, DTM AK Das sir is a well-wisher of all of us, a genuine person, a great leader, and a motivator. Without him, I think we should not have conducted this type of youth leadership program anywhere. And this year, actually, he has motivated us with a lot of programs, and this is one among them. I request DTM Das sir to have a few words on this occasion, please.
Dear youth leaders, dear President Horis, DTM Horis, and our Chief YLP Coordinator, DTM Manoj, and our dynamic leaders who are supporting these programs, and my dear youth leaders and their parents. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
No energy. Youth leaders, good evening. That is part which shows that how the youth leadership program starts. You know, as our DTM today says, youth has no gender, we are youths. All are leaders, youth leaders. Everybody, whether it is a male or female, is a youth leader. Dear youth leaders, when I as the divisional director take this year in the July 2021, one of the agenda of our division was to take Toastmasters beyond Toastmasters. This was one of our, the agenda of this year of our Toastmasters community. Taking Toastmasters beyond Toastmasters means we Toastmasters get benefit being the Toastmasters, and we want to share this Toastmaster journey among you all to give you the benefits what we learn. And these benefits should go to our adults and it should go to our youth leaders. As adult program, we conduct 22 speechcraft programs. The first time in the history, I will tell history in the Toastmasters, not only any division, around the division having 22 speechcraft programs. I think I have never heard this. Being a Toastmaster in my 16, 17 years study, this is, I have never, even when I had this program, I never thought that we will have 22. This is, that means we go to 22 speechcraft. And now, even in the youth leadership program, this is another community building program, which we are doing. Normally, if I go back, every year we get one program, maybe two, if somebody's DTM journey has to be done. But this year, we had already conducted one literacy program, and this is the second program, and the third program in the pipeline will be conducted maybe because of this vacation and now it is going on. And this is again in this program we are going to train a lot of youth leaders. And these youth leaders are the ambassadors of our community. I'll tell you this program in my both the daughters have done. You know, I think Dr. Pudich is there when you are the chief world coordinator. And the benefits you realize when you go to your academic area. And you all are the children of Dr. Manoj. So, these much youth leaders are their children. I tell you, when I was in Kerala, I was in a mall. One youth leader came. He did YLP in 2011. I visited Kerala, it is 2015. Actually, I forgot at that time. Because I forgot, I had done the youth leadership program. See, so nobody forget the youth leadership program. And you will feel this program. The youth leaders who did this program go to their college, in the NIT and all. They open the clubs, they become presidents and all. So this program is really very benefit to all of you. But I request you, just go with your mentor. And parents, give the support. The mentors want you today in the evening, tomorrow there, just go there. And you will get the benefits. And with the Toastmasters, you know, as Mr. Puri says, no less than 50 Toastmasters are working behind it. You know, this is a service, as you told me, Toastmasters giving to the community as a community service. It's a free program all of that doing for the development of the youths. So I request you, give your best, take the best of this program, learn the skills, soft skills, which you will nourish it in future and you will believe at that time you say, yes, it was really a beautiful program, it helped me a lot in my academic areas. Take the benefit, enjoy the journey, don't be tense. You will give speech, somebody will be, you know, try to do the best, love the best and enjoy the journey. And I thank our Periyar club taking the pain and making our division proud. Really the team, I thank you, Dr. Paris and your team and Dr. Manoj taking the pain of doing this collective program. And also the parents, give them the support. With this, wishing all the best.
Thank you very much, curious. Thank you very much, curious leader, DTM AK Das, for that nice words. We will keep up our promise and we will definitely do our best during this program. Madam Toastmaster Kumar Das also is here. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for visiting us along with our DTM AK Das. You have a lot of applause. I hand over the lectern back to our youth leader.
Now it is time for an interesting and informative session. Prepared speeches. Are all the speakers ready? Are all evaluators and timer ready? Our first speaker is youth leader Periyar YLP, delivering her icebreaker speech. May I request our evaluator, DTM Biju Uncle, to please read out the objectives of the speech.
Good afternoon, youth leader of today, and dear guests and Toastmasters. Today, youth leader Divya Sridhar is attempting her icebreaker speech. In this speech, she speaks about her life and life experience. His time already is 4 to 5 minutes. Congratulations and best wishes to the youth leader.
Thank you, DTM Biju Uncle. Youth leader Divya Sridhar is a 9th grader from Al-Husain International School. Her hobbies include playing badminton and table tennis. Please help me welcome youth leader Periyar YLP. Title of her speech, Miles of Smile. Title of her speech, Miles of Smile. Time given is 4 to 5 minutes. Over to you, youth leader Periyar YLP.
miles begins with a single step. My journey of 1,000,000 miles began 14 years ago in the month of September to admire the beauty of our world. Distinguished Toastmasters, fellow youth leaders, and guests, how many of you have seen the picture Chennai Express? Yes, the city with the second longest beach, Chennai Marina. The city that is famous for its mouth-watering idli, dosa, and sambar. And the same city is proud for having produced your fellow youth leader, Divya in this. Any guesses for the meaning of my name, Divya? It means divine brilliance. I'm divine, but brilliance? You need to check my mark sheet. My initials have a message. M is derived from my mother's name, Manjula, and S from my father's name, Sridhar. My dad also gave my mom's name in the initials because he believes in equal rights for women. I'm blessed with loving parents. But the only problem is that both of them are engineers. And above that, they're Toastmasters. And you might ask me, what is the problem in it? My day never passes without a long evaluation session and multiple recommendations. In our neighborhood, I am the Miss Perfect when it comes to cordial relations with men. But my dear sister, Gisha, she is a fast learner and an outstanding student of her class. We share many habits in common, except one. That is diet and eating. My sister usually runs miles away at the sight of food. But I run miles together to lose some weight. We study in grade 9 and 11 respectively in Al Hassan International School. My biggest inspiration is my dear mom, who has sacrificed her successful career as a professor in Chennai for a wonderful future. I've learned valuable life skills from my dear father of discipline and punctuality. When it comes to time management, I could never forget his achievements. He has never taken a day off, right from his school days to college days. Till date, he has never gone late to his office. I'm still trying to follow my dad's footsteps in this regard. Dear youth leaders, coming to my ambition, my mom suggests me to become an entrepreneur. My dad suggests me to become a great badminton star. My ambition is to become a veteran dancer by passion and an entrepreneur by profession. To succeed in my goal, I certainly need the valuable life skills of communication and leadership. And I'm very grateful to all our Liquid leaders for giving me this opportunity to enable my journey as a better communicator, a budding leader, and most importantly, a better human being who can serve to make this world a better place for all of us. Dear youth leaders, I'm on an exciting journey of life that will not only be considered the number of miles, but also the number of smiles, which I am the reason for. And as the saying goes, let your purpose be the passion that directs your way, and let your reason be the fire that lights your way. Back to you.
Thank you, youth leader Divya Sridhar, for that it was really an awesome speech. Fellow youth leaders and Toastmasters, our second speaker tonight is youth leader Mirza Irshad, delivering an international speech. May I request his evaluator, my dear mom, William Sima Shibu, to read out the objectives of his international speech project.
Leader of the day, fellow Toastmasters, my youth coordinator. Mom, good evening to you all. Today, youth leader Mirza Irshad going to deliver an international speech. Definitely, it will be an inspiring speech. Let us welcome him with a thunderous round of applause as well as the time allotted for his speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Best wishes to Mirza Irshad.
Youth leader Mirza Irshad is a 10th grader studying at International Indian School today. He is a abacus master and enjoys playing football and badminton. His dream is to become a world famous footballer. He believes if you help others, God will help you in return. Let's put our hands together to welcome youth leader Mirza Irshad. Title of his speech is Prepare to Accept Failures. Time given is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, youth leader Mirza Irshad.
Speech. 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes.
I know, the title of my speech looks negative, right? Don't worry. Upon the completion of my speech, your perception will definitely change. Let me start a question. In our life experience, we clearly know that success is a rare coin. But still, why we cannot accept failure? Why?
Because we do not like failures.
Thank you. Youth leader of the day, fellow youth leaders, and dear guests, a very warm good evening to one and all. Even if we clearly know that we are not going to win for all the competitions that we participate, even then, why we cannot accept failure? In my opinion, there are three major reasons why we cannot accept failure. Number one, nobody likes failures. The world and everybody appreciate only the successful people. Number two, chances are only for the winners. The world is behind the winners and not for the losers. Number three, we don't like losers. And there is no system existing to consider any losers anywhere in the world. Just imagine if you fail in the final exam. Hence, you must study one more year in the same class. What will be the response of your parents and friends? Okay, forget about failing in the final exam. Imagine my parents are still insulting me and reminding me getting 2 or 3 marks less than my friends in UKG. I used to reply, Dad, come on. Now I am in 10th standard, not in UKG to tell that stories. Even we clearly know that. So we can understand what will be the response of our people if we fail in the final exam. We cannot face them. I know it is easy to tell or speak about accepting the failure, but in real life it may be miserable. Let me share a beautiful story about a small child teaching us how to accept failure. There was a small primary school in a village. The drill teacher arranged running competition. The shortlisted students were preparing themselves for the running competition. One of the girl child looked weak and smaller than others, put both of her hands up and started praying. The teacher noticed her. The running competition started upon the whistle sound. But the child who prayed could not win. but only she lost at the last position. The teacher felt sorry for her and went near her and told, "My dear child, even if you prayed, you could not succeed. No problem. Some other day you will definitely win." The child tell, "Teacher, I pray to God, not let me cry even if I lose. See, he accepted my prayer, and I'm not crying, and I have no problem even if I fail." The teacher was shocked and hugged her with love and told, "My dear child, you will be the successful person in your life because you learned a big lesson." What a wonderful story that small child is teaching us how to accept failure. You know, my hero is APJ Abdul Kalam. You know why? Because he always speaks about failure. For him, if you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. In my opinion, even if you fail or make a mistake in your life, it's not the end of the world. You can gain experience and rebound like Thomas Alva Edison. In 1914, the one and only laboratory of Thomas Alva Edison was completely gone. He lost everything. But he told his son, maybe God is planning something good. He was right. Within 3 weeks, he could invent gramophone. Maybe he couldn't have invented gramophone if the old laboratory wouldn't have gone. Let me introduce a book to you. The name of the book is How to Win Friends and Influence People, written by Dr. Dale Carnegie. In that book, there is a beautiful story everyone should read. Definitely, if you are afraid of failure. Dr. Curtis, that was his name. A very efficient and special doctor. He could diagnose the disease by just looking at the patient. He was a very famous pediatrician all over the Europe. One day, he visited an evening party. The families and organizer invited him to the stage to speak about the disease causing in the cold season. He came to the stage and stand in front of the crowd. As soon as he see the crowd, he could not speak even a single word because of his nervousness, anxiety, and stress. But he was very sad and came out from the party with head down. A famous doctor who can find the disease by just looking couldn't even speak a single word because of his stage fright. From there, he directly went to Dr. Dale Carnegie self-improvement class, some sort of Toastmaster club at that age. Within a couple of weeks, he could become a great speaker, and he almost delivered thousands of speeches all over the world. This all types of anxiety and stress has gone. As per Dr. Dale Carnegie, even if you are specialized in any profession or any job, if you cannot present in the front of the public, you are good for nothing. So, even if you are very professional, give equal importance for public speaking also. But never forget, failure is the first attempt in learning. If you are ready to accept failure, then success is guaranteed. Thank you very much for being the best audience. Over to you, Mr. of the day.
Qualified.
Thank you, Youth Sir, for that marvelous speech. Respected Toastmasters and youth leaders, we have come to the end of prepared speech session. Now, can I have the timer's report, please?
Yes. So that Divya Sridhar 4 minutes 23 seconds qualified, and Mirsha Ishrat 7 minutes 17 seconds qualified.
Thank you, Yukira Arnav Gupta. Let us go for evaluation session. Highlight all the positive factors in a speech. Encourage and inspire the speakers to improve. That is the motto of Toastmasters evaluation. To conduct the evaluation session, we have a charming Yukira. She's a 9th grader at International Indian School today. She's a fan of BTS and Blackpink music. Her ambition is to become a soldier. Her mother is her role model. And be good to everyone is her motto. Fellow Toastmasters, please help me welcome our general evaluator, Yukira Chaitanya Sri, to conduct today's evaluation session.
Thank you, Mr. Peter Joseph, for that wonderful introduction. Fellow youth leaders and distinguished guests, good evening, one and all. Good evening. Welcome you all to the other exciting session, the evaluation session. Evaluation session is very unique and important session in the Toastmasters educational program. We talk to many people and do many things in our personal and professional lives. But very seldom we get instant feedback with companions and motivating us. In youth leadership program, we got experience youth leaders who gave very wonderful feedback, who motivate the speakers and explain the areas of strength which we can capitalize in further areas where we need some extra attention. For evaluation, to prepare speeches, I have tonight a very strong team of seasoned, stylish and very effective evaluators. To evaluate the first speech, please help me welcome DBM leader sir to evaluate our first speaker, youth leader Divya. Please help me.
Very well. During Gender Evaluator, Youth Leader Chaitanya, dear fellow youth leaders, dear Toastmasters and dear parents, our good afternoon to all. Especially the youth leader, Divya's leader. I would like to call her Galaxy of Smiles. Where is she? Yes. Give her a big round of applause. One of the best icebreaker speech I ever listened from Divya. I think congratulations. And you started the speech by a good saying, and everybody are well aware about it, and it's a very good way of starting a speech. That was a journey of 1,000 miles. Start from the single step. And congratulations, you started this step today. And you were very curious to explain about yourself, and we were very curious to listen about yourself. And as a speaker, I would like to narrate or point out some of the strength of you. That is, you are very confident and very pleasant, and as in your title itself, the smiles of smile. So you were always bearing that beautiful smile to express your views. And the most important strength on you is the way of speaking on humorous way. You know, sprinkle a lot of humor in your speech, like in my home, my mom and dad both are engineers and Toastmasters. They are keep evaluating me continuously. They like a lot of humor, and normally in icebreakers, it's very difficult to listen this type of continuous series of humors. Hearty congratulations. And you started the speech, and the transition was very smooth, and it was very interesting to listen more and more from you. And you are very passionate to speak. And I am having only one recommendation, that is not for the icebreaker speech or for all your future projects. That I felt sometimes you were looking at on middle of this row. So instead that you have to look on each and every youth leader eyes, so that you can be a better communicator, you can better convey your ideas to them. That is the only one recommendation, that's for future projects. And I will all thoroughly enjoy your icebreaker speech. Hearty congratulations, you leader Devya, and we keep on
Okay, for the second evaluation, please help me welcome TTM Seema Sibu to evaluate our second speaker, Mirza Ishaq.
General Evaluator, YLP Coordinator, dignitaries, respected parents, my dear loving youth leaders and fellow Toastmasters, good evening.
Good evening.
There are speakers who speak to our mind and we remember them, isn't it? Yes, there are speakers to speak to our heart and they brighten up our life. Today, youth leader Mirza Ishaq, you have spread some sort of brightness, energy and inspiration in our life. Thank you so much. And what an amazing topic you have been selected. It's apt for today's society and we all enjoy a lot. I love the way you put it up, the relevant topic in a right manner. Vivid life experiences always an inspiration for all of us, isn't it? Especially the subject is closely related to every one of us and the society. Let us read your speech. The strength of your speech is some of the best areas I like most, the simple language and your confidence, your very clear voice and your confidence. These are the key elements of any speech, especially for such an august audience, especially in front of the youth leadership programs in the beginning. Since the topic is all related to the failure, you come up with questions, problems, and as well as the solutions. So totally combined together and you delivered in an excellent manner. There were examples, experiences, stories, and you introduced a book for reference. Really wonderful. Then, one more thing, one of the key elements of each and every speech is pose. You did it very well. As we know, we all are here to be a good leader and improve our leadership qualities and speaking skills. I have some recommendations from my perspective. One is you are more confident. So as a leader, the leader or the speaker, he could take care of all the audience. So when you speak, focus the last person standing behind of the room. It's very important. So eye contact. Focus on that. Then the end of the speech, a powerful what we say, the powerful command on the topic. Next time when you prepare the speech, the powerful bang at the end is essential. Overall, your speech was well crafted, you practiced well, and you have good confidence and come up with great passion. And you add these points with your speech, and I wish you all the very best, and I'm waiting to hear from you many speeches. Thank you. Over to you, General Manager.
My dear friends, let us give a big round of applause to all these invited speakers. Okay, now it's my turn to evaluate overall performance of the meeting. So, my dear curious youth leaders, appreciable points are it was a really good crowd, and the getting acquaintance was a very good workshop, means we got to know each other very well, and the meeting was started on time. There's not much competition, but yes, they are. Clapping for small reasons. Just minimize that. Clapping for small reasons. Just minimize that. Yeah, and the mic, it was causing a lot of disturbance, so just make sure that it didn't cause any disturbance. And yeah, thank you Toastmaster Manoj Uncle for giving me this opportunity. And over to you, youth leader of the day.
Let me now invite a bright and enthusiastic youth leader to deliver the grammarian and board master's report. Please help me welcome youth leader Aisha Fatima to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. So here I have the report of the word master and grammarian sectors, and 4 of them use the word curious correctly. And I'm surprised there were no cliches or grammatical errors or mispronounced words or broken sentences or any overuse of connectors. And not one of them, 4 of them used an code. And one of them used in stimuli, and one of them used a metaphor, and one of them had good choices of words. And that's all. Thank
Fellow youth leaders, Toastmasters and guests, I have thoroughly enjoyed being your youth leader today, and I hope you also had a very enjoyable session. I would express my sincere gratitude to YLP Chief Coordinator DTM Manoj Uncle for giving me this wonderful learning opportunity. Dear Toastmasters and youth leaders, please keep tonight's theme always with you. One of the famous quotes of Martin Luther King: "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that." Let us be a beacon of hope and drive out someone's powerlessness. Thank you. Over to you, DTM Manoj Uncle.
of the day, a youth leader, Joseph Saber, has done his work fantastically well or not?
Yes.
And give him a round of applause. Dear youth leaders and wonderful guests and parents. In the youth leadership program, actually to manage the coming 3 sessions, we have a procedure of allocating office bearers temporarily. The selection of these youth leaders, which we are going to do, is not done with any prejudice or criteria. Actually, we will not come to know them well before we interact with them thoroughly, and this is your first day. And I personally feel that each of you are unique, and everybody has great number of potential, hidden potentials, as well as already possess many potentials as well, which I came to know. So I am confused actually, if I put one person into one place, whether it is right or not, but this is just a procedure, don't take it otherwise. Understand? To install the office bearers, we have a distinguished Toastmaster, who is one of our key personalities of Jubail Toastmasters fraternity. A dedicated and genuine leader who had developed many leaders. He is a champion speaker, winner of many competitions, and embodiment of dedication. And a good friend of mine, DTM Shivadas Bhaskar. Please help me welcome DTM Shivadas Bhaskaran with a round of applause, the curious leader, DTM Shivadas Bhaskaran.
Leadership is not assertion of yourself, but the art of fulfilling everybody's aspirations. Thank you, DTM Manosi Nair, for that amazing words of inspiration. Thank you so much. Respected Divisional Director, DTM Ekedas, immediate past Divisional Director, DTM Kodishwaran, my dear curious youth leaders, parents, and my dear fellow leaders. Good afternoon, all of you. I am distinguished Toastmaster Shivadas Bhaskaran, today's installation officer. As our YLP coordinator rightly pointed out, it is the usual procedure of YLP team to install office bearers for next 2 meetings also. So we selected randomly, it's not any particular choice or something like that. So I will call each officers and they can come to the podium one by one. First, Sergeant Arms. Youth leader Leah and Titus. Youth leader Josephine Xavier. And youth leader Afra Asha. Treasurer youth leader Mohammed Adib Sheikh. Secretary, Youth Leader Aisha Fatima. VP Education, Youth Leader Mirza Irshad. Last but not least, the President, Youth Leader, Divya Sridhar. My dear fellow youth leaders and Toastmasters, these are the team they are going to lead you in upcoming 2 meetings. I am here to install the officers of Periyar Youth Leadership Program 2022 and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenges is to make this YLP strong and dedicated to helping youth leaders from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner and make them an effective communicator. I will ask each officer to hold the gavel as a symbol of leadership as I briefly describe the challenges he or she must meet and the responsibility he or she must fulfill. All 3 such attempts, just come forward and keep this gavel for the symbol of power. Leah and Jospin and Afra, all 3. Second attempt, youth leader Leah and Titus, youth leader Jospin Xavier and youth leader Afra Ashraf. You are responsible for setting the stage for the YLP meeting. Your duties and responsibilities include securing a room for the meeting, maintaining YLP equipment, arranging the room before the meeting and greeting the members and guests. Will you perform these duties with the best of your abilities?
Yes.
Thank you. Please hand over the gavel to youth leader Muhammad Adib Sheikh. Just come forward. Treasurer, youth leader Muhammad Adib Sheikh. Your primary job is to collect youth, work with the chief YLP coordinator, and follow up with members and keep record of the YLP. Will you perform these duties with the best of your abilities?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Hand over to the secretary. Secretary, youth leader Aisha Fatima. You are responsible for maintaining an YLP attendance register. Take note of the proceedings of the meetings. Read out the minutes when called upon by the President. Will you perform these duties with best of your abilities? Will you perform these responsibilities with best of your abilities? Thank you. Now, Vice President Education, Youth Leader Mirza Irshad. Please. You are responsible for planning successful YLP meeting so that each member has the opportunity to achieve his or her educational goals. You are the second highest ranking YLP officer and will preside all the YLP meetings in the absence of the President. Will you perform these duties with best of your abilities?
Yes.
Thank you. Youth Leader Divya Sridhar. Having been selected to the President of Periyar YLP 2022, you are the Chief Executive Officer and will be expected to preside all the YLP meetings and your executive committee meetings. It is your challenge to see that YLP enables members to achieve their educational goals. It is also your challenge to see that YLP help the youth leaders and help them to motivate to become a better speaker and communicator. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to this office. Will you, as President, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Dear fellow youth leaders, sorry, I am always a youth leader. That is the problem of mine because I am associated with the 3 young kids. So always I prefer to be youth leader. But somebody is not allowing me, so I am now a GTF, Toastmaster. So my dear youth leaders and parents, these are the team they are going to run through next 2 meetings. And after the next meeting, our YLP coordinator rightly pointed out, there will be a election for that, then we will choose the candidates for that each and every post. So give them a big round of applause and give our Thank you, YLP coordinator. And except youth leader, Divya Sridhar, all other youth leaders can go back and take their seats. Youth leader Divya Sridhar now formally selected as the president of this YLP 2022. So you can address this August audience for 2 minutes. Thank you.
A very good evening to everyone once again. And I'm very happy to address you all of you as the president of Periyar YLP. It's a great honor for me. Thank you very much. I thank the eloquent leaders for giving me this opportunity, and I'm very grateful for it. And I hope that I'll be meeting all your expectations. And I truly believe that this is a great learning opportunity for me to meet all of the Gavelias and me being as the president of our YLP meetings. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I would like all the Gavelias to, all of you to be like interactive with everyone, no matter if it is like our other, for example, if you're the president or the vice president of education, no matter that, we all are together and let us all be together till the end and forever. Throughout our meetings, thank you very much for the opportunity once again. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, President, for that great wisdom. You can go back and take this. So, dear fellow youth leaders and guests and my dear parents, these are the team they are going to lead you for upcoming 2 meetings. Thank you so much. And as our President rightly pointed out, this is not related to a particular person or particular numbers or something like that. It is all of you. In Dubai, when we are planning to conduct a YLP in 2019 and 2020, there is a saying that when we conduct YLP, the people or the coordinator will lose their weight. But myself and DTM Harish Pargan actually increase our weight actually. Isn't it? So DTM Manosi Nair, I feel you will not lose your weight also. Thank you and thank you. My dear youth leaders and parents, developing excellent communication skill is absolutely essential for effective leadership. The leader must be able to share knowledge and ideas to transmit a sense of urgency and enthusiasm to others. If a leader can get a message across clearly and motivate others to act on it, then having a message does not even matter. With that, let me conclude and thank you so much. Back to Mr. President, distinguished Toastmaster, thank you so much.
Do you realize how long have you been sitting in this hall? Right from 3 o'clock up to now 7:20. This is, as per the agenda, we are delayed by 20 minutes. This is uncharacteristic of Periyar. And we usually are about 5 minutes early to conclude our program. But this being the first day, we had a packed set of things to do. That is the reason, but from the next meeting onwards, I hope we will be within the time limit. But we have certain more things to do, and I assure you, we will not extend beyond 10 minutes, okay? At the sharp, when the clock strikes 7:30, the dinner will be ready in front. Before that, let me ask for a raise of hand. How many parents here who are not Toastmasters, please raise your hands. Right? Okay. I see, okay, parents. Right. Out of these parents, I request 3 volunteers to please come on the podium. 3 volunteers. Of the parents who have raised hands, I request 3 volunteers to please come on the podium. One more, please, from the ladies' side. Yeah, right. Wonderful. This is a joint learning opportunity. I am giving this microphone to your parents to listen from them just for 1 minute, sir. How you felt about this program?
That's an excellent event. I really want to thank all the people who are working behind it. I think this is a great opportunity and platform for the kids to really be leaders. You don't know. Maybe some of you are going to be leaders in the future, and And this, event and this sessions are going to really give you a great time and opportunity in your life. So I wish you all the best, and I want to thank you all the Toastmasters and the people behind this. A big thanks.
Thank you very much for the inspiring message. Let me invite ladies first.
Hi everyone. This is great for youth leaders. This must be happening, and because of this pandemic, our kids did suffer for this. They did have less opportunity learning about stage confidence and everything. So this is great, and really these people worked hard. Great efforts. I appreciate. Thank you so much.
It's been a wonderful opportunity for me to tell something about this, since I am, this is the first address what I am doing to group like this. Very good evening to you all. And it has been a good moment for me, as my son stands in the podium. The first time I watched it. It's a bit an emotional moment for me. But anyway, I thank for all these efforts which have been done. Then Mr. Manoj, the first meeting when I meet him, I felt like something he is going to learn through this, and I see it. My kids will definitely learn, and all the kids, I wish you all the best, the upcoming sessions and the work what you are going to do, and let this be your future continuous, and thank you very much.
Sir, it is very rarely we find people getting emotional, but that comes from the heart. We very much appreciate. And I now request our Vice President membership as well as our youth leader, the chief person to come on stage to provide them with a simple momentous speech.
Actually, the youth leadership program will be on 1.5 months or maximum 2 months. But we need the connectivity of these parents to the Periyar Toastmasters Club. So we welcome heartily to our club. So please do join, and we need your expertise and we need your support.
Thank you
Please.
so much,
And Periyar Toastmasters Club is always open for all your parents. Please support us. Please join with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear all, yes. So I need to provide some message to you. First, in the next meeting onwards, we are going to have speech, and that will be voted, and somebody will be judged the best speaker, and somebody may not get the best speaker award. Someone might be given a trophy, someone might not get a trophy. First of all, this is not a competition. Please keep it in your minds. And this, I request all the parents also, please keep it in your heart. Do not compare your child with another child. Do not try to see how many certificates another person is getting, and do not blame the child that you are not getting something. Because these certificates will wear away. The trophies will rust. But there will be something that will remain with the youth leaders. When they have totally forgotten whatever they have learned and done in this program, in this hall, there will be something that will remain with them. That's what we are aiming for. That none of us will be able to measure through any amount of certificate or a trophy, or nobody in the world will be able to take it away from them. And that's what we are aiming for. And for that, do not harass, judge, or pressurize the children. Alright? With that, our meeting is now adjourned. In a few minutes, we can go for the dinner. Before that, let us have a group photo. Please come and join us on the podium.